with sauce. I always forget what we're doing when we're playing Stardew. Because we don't play it, like, frequently, and so every time I get back on, I'm like, okay, where were we? Okay, we need to make friends with, Marnie to get his shorts. Now, what we're gonna do with those shorts, we're not gonna give them back to Mayor Lewis. My question is, um, do we put them in the potluck next summer? Or do we do the gold trim around them? That's what I want to know. Blue, you're lucky I found you last night. You were unconscious and someone was searching your pockets. I have no idea how much money they took. They ran away as soon as I approached. Be more careful, Linus. As long as Harvey and charge me $1 million for passing out, I don't care. I really don't care. Throwing shade at our future husband is crazy. Oh, we're tired. Okay. Good to know. Okay, so we need to get some energy ASAP. Sell that little guy. Okay, let's put the quartz in there. My mind is like trying to come up with thoughts right now, and it's just like it just says buffering. That my mind is just buffering right now. There we go. Okay, there's something. Gotta put. Oh wait, we could break these geodes today. Let's get all the geodes that we have and let's go to the blacksmith and try to get them broken open. You see what I mean with my voice? It just goes in and out constantly. I heard Trevor somewhere. I made french fries and chicken wings for dinner tonight, and if you fry anything in your house, like anything, the whole house smells like oil, and I feel disgusting right now, because when you're frying with grease pretty much for like 2 hours, oh, you just feel nasty afterwards. But it was so worth it. Those french fries were so good. I'm very proud of myself. I've actually never made french fries before, so that was a first. Oh, am I gonna have enough energy to do this? Oh, I don't know. I hope so. Okay, just enough energy. Let's go get a little snack and let's maybe give Marnie a gift today. Let's drink a Joja Cola. I feel like that won't be very missed from the fridge. There we go. What is Marnie like? I feel like, what is she like? I feel like she would like flowers. But I don't want to like waste a flower and her not like it. I'll give her a sunflower. I feel like she would like that for some reason. Is there anything else that I need to remember? Let's see. Can't do that yet. I can't do that because I'm low on energy. We can try to reach, and then we need to try to build a coop next. So, let me go talk to Marty first before I get sidetracked. Chicken statue. Yeah, I wanted to play Life is Strange tonight, but I feel pretty wonky after this week, and since it's the last episode of Life is Strange before the storm, I really want to be like in it, you know? Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Where are we at with her? Literally 0. Okay. Literally 0. Oh, I don't want to dig in the trash while she's right there. Emily usually cooks dinner, but she makes weird stuff like quinoa. I love quinoa. I love quinoa. Have you ever had puffed quinoa? That stuff's good. But steamed quinoa, I think it's really delicious. Also, isn't it like considered a complete protein on its own? I think it is. So it's like a superfood. It's pretty neato. Trout derby. I literally have 0 energy to do anything right now. I could go see the in the woods. I like Clint's room color. That's nice and cozy. Nice. I think we can give some things to the museum, so let's try and do that. Can we? Yeah, we can. I think I want to put it right there and put the gym over here. Perfect. Okay. Now, let's see if we can... I never know what to do with those little, like, rewards from the museum. Like, some of them are really good. Don't get me wrong. But some of them, like, this drum block, I don't want to hear that every time I walk outside my house. So let's just places like, well, then people are gonna get stuck and then they're gonna run. I don't want people to run. What if we put it next to the community center? That's fine. Right there is fine. Checking up on the melon research research. Yes, I analyzed it, and it certainly has an optimal macronutrient profile. Okay. You have anything else to say to me? Cool, we got 2. There's Harvey. Could talk to him. We need to, like, relationship with him. I'm struggling to make ends meet. I don't have enough patience. So I'm gonna charge you $10,000 next time you fall asleep in the middle of the road. So I can make ends meet. I guess I should try to get patience from the neighboring towns. There's Abigail. Do you ever get the urge to go exploring, Blue? Okay, pretend you just won a free vacation. Where would you go? I feel like I was the forest. I'm a mountains and trees girly. I love me a good forest. We'll get Evelyn an iron bar today too. We have nothing better to do today, since our energy is so drained. Pick up some grapes. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Oh. Let's see what she's got for sale today. Probably something very overpriced, but you gotta look, you know. If you remember, you might as well look. Blackberry cobbler does sound good, but not for no $780. I brought my rocking chair in here instead of my computer chair, and I think that was the best decision I could ever make for myself. I may look a little bit funky with the camera angle, but let me tell you, it is the comfiest thing ever. I love me a good rocking chair. I want to get some for my front porch. Let's sell some stuff. Let's see. Sell that. Let's plant a star fruit. Cause it is summer, right? Yeah. Okay, wait, how long does it take? 13 days? No, we don't have enough time. Ugh, we'll have to save it for next year. No, I don't like that right there. What about right here? Yeah, or well, about right there, and then we'll take these. Put them over the TV. I don't know. I wish this could like sit in the middle. I feel like it's just an awkward spot. I'm gonna leave it there for now. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'm gonna leave it there for right now. Let's see. Can we put this like right there? Okay. I like how I said I'm gonna make my farm pretty, and then I'm just like putting random stuff in the most in places that make no sense. Okay. Okay, there's some stuff right there. Okay. Now, what else was I doing today? Oh, we need to bring Evelyn an iron bar. So let's do that. Do I have one already made? Yes. Lucky. Where is she? There she is. Yay! Cool. Okay. We got some money too. Nice. I still have a little cough. It's getting better, but it's definitely not wanting to go away quite yet. Let's get some coffee for what's his name? Harvey. I don't know if I don't think I'm able. You know what really sucks is he does close at 3, and even after you're married, if he decides that he's gonna go to the office thing and spend time in his room, you can't go in there. Like, he locks you out, which is crazy. And he still charges you after you're married too. Like, he doesn't use our money. Okay. Do we have mushrooms, totally. Why haven't I remembered that until, oh wait, no we don't. We don't have that yet. Is it after this season? I think so. Okay. That was a hey, Des. What's up? How was your week? Okay. Now that we have a little bit more energy, we might can get some stuff done. I really want to go to the mines. Stardew Valley is going pretty well. We just started not too long ago. I've been struggling to keep my voice. Like, it just wants to go in and out. So I've been losing my voice a lot this week. But all is well. If that's the worst thing that's happening to me, then I say my life is going pretty good right now. But yeah, I'm just trying to chill tonight and play some. The cough is still there. It's better. It's still there a little bit. Very persistent. But I'm hoping it goes away within the next few days. I feel like I'm on the outs. But yeah, I figured Stardew was the vibe tonight. Chill and fun. Totally sell some squash. sell all that. And we need to build a coop. Yeah, at least we're making progress. But I literally cannot complain about a single thing this week. My week's been pretty on the up and up. So it's been nice for sure. I've been doing a lot of baking, which has been really fun. I tried to make a cake today, and my husband really liked it, but my husband will say, you know, it's good. Well, I feel like he would tell me if it was bad, but he's biased. He's biased. I was disappointed with the way it came out, because for me, I want to be, I mean, who doesn't want to be good at something right when they start it? But I've gotten really good at making cookies and stuff, and so I was like, okay, now I have to get good at making cakes, because I want to be able to make my own, like, birthday cakes and, like, birthday cakes for my son's birthdays. And it did not turn out the way I envisioned it to, which is fine. Like, it turned out okay for, like, my first time, but it wasn't what I had envisioned, and so I was disappointed a little bit. But it tasted good, and I think that's the ultimate end goal there. So, I mean, it is what it is, but at least it tasted good. There we go. I hate these levels. So true. And I also say, like, if all else fails and I make my son's birthday cake, we should just go back to how it was. Like, I don't know. I feel like simple birthdays, like where you just make a sheet cake and just like slather some icing and sprinkles on top, like, I feel like that's not, I don't know, it's fine to do that. But with social media and everything, with people going all out for kids' birthdays, you feel almost like, oh, I should be, you know, making these most extravagant cakes and everything. That's just not the case. Your kid's gonna remember their birthday as a fun thing, whether the cake is extravagant or not. So you have to remind yourself of that. Yeah, literally. I always joke, I'm going to throw my son a birthday-themed birthday party because everyone does these, like, extravagant themes. And I'm like, we should bring back birthday-themed birthdays where it's just, like, balloons and streamers. Bring back simple birthdays. But, like, if that's your thing and you like going all out for birthdays, by all means, I think that's the coolest thing ever. But also, with, you know, social media being McDonald's Jungle Gym win. Let's go. You're all invited. My birthday party is going to be at McDonald's Play Place. Everyone can come. So dumb. I used to, for real though, I used to love McDonald's Play Place. Now I look at it, like, the same one I went to as a kid is still open. And sometimes when I pass it, I'm like, I wonder what it looks like inside now. Because if it was dirty when I was a kid, I can imagine, only imagine, what it looks like now. I miss going to Chuck E. Cheese, though. That's some real talk right there. I miss Chuck E. Cheese, but I miss the Chuck E. Cheese with the tokens. I don't know what this swipe a card business is about, but the tokens need to make a comeback. I mean, I get it. It's germy or whatever. But it lost its charm. Thank the Lord one isn't a no, literally, like, why, when McDonald's changed to the color gray on the outside and it looked like a literal prison, that's when it went downhill. That's when the food started going downhill. Not that McDonald's food is like the most gourmet thing ever, but when that building changed, it lost its charm, it lost its fun. And because of that, the food didn't taste as good. I'm ready for restaurants to have personality again. I was just telling my husband the other day. Exactly. I was telling my husband the other day, I was like, do you remember when we were kids and we would go and get the kids menus and they would have like characters, like Chili's had characters, like they had peppers for their characters, and there was like a dog, a girl, and a boy. And then Olive Garden had like a tomato and a ravioli for their characters. I don't know if anyone remembers this or if I'm talking crazy, but I was like, do they still do that? Like, do kids get their whimsical kids menus still? Because when my son gets kids menus, it's not as fun as it used to be. Like, yeah, they still give you crayons and stuff, but it's not as extravagant and it's not as like whimsical, you know? I don't know, it was just disappointing. It's disappointing. I think businesses need to do better as a collective to bring back that whimsy vibe. If you're trying to. No, literally. Literally. That's all it takes. What am I doing? I still low on energy. Awesome. Let's go give Harvey his coffee. And let's see, how much energy do we have? Oh, Leah, my love. I'm not marrying you this playthrough. Okay, so it hasn't opened. Oh my gosh, it's already closed? Of course. Okay, what day is it today? Ooh. Okay, let's try to catch a bass so we can get a prize ticket. That will be a good little goal today. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, I guess we can drink the coffee and get some energy since we are not able to see Harvey today. And that didn't do anything for my energy levels. Cool. Okay. Let's hope we get a bass within the next couple of, what do you call them? Casts, because our energy's low. This is gonna be a chub. I just know it. This seems like a chub. Knew it. You can always tell when it's a chub. And, well, I could eat the river foam. Or river gel. Get some energy that way. Sebastian vaping kills me every time. In my mind, I know this isn't like a kid's game necessarily, but I guess the graphics made me think it's kind of kid friendly. And then you get to know the characters, and you're like, oh wait, that wasn't a very kid friendly thing to do. That wasn't very kid friendly content. And you're like, oh, this game is definitely geared towards like older teenagers and young adults. I forget that sometimes. We're gonna get somewhere one of these days. Oh no. Nope. Still a chub. I need to get a upgrade on my fishing pole. For sure. That's probably another thing that's next in line. To fish in front of others. I keep feeling like there's a bug crawling on me, and there's not. I think it's just my hair tickling me, but it's throwing me off. Oh no, it's getting late. The monsters are gonna attack us as soon as we get on our property. I'm gonna try to sell some stuff anyway. Hopefully nothing attacks me. I will keep the bullhead. I'll keep the algae. I'll keep everything else. Okay. That can go in there. This can go in here. Okay. Put that in there. Let's organize it. And then we'll put the algae in the refrigerator. Nice. Got some monies. Anyway, speaking of restaurants that are being interesting. I'm so jealous. Where I live, there's a few places kind of fun like that, but not nearly as fun as big city stuff. And like I said, I would love to visit a big city. I would never want to live in a big city. I need fun places like that where I live, so I don't have to be in a place with a bunch of people in it all at once. I don't mind being around people, big crowds of people. That's where it gets a little fuzzy for me. Oh, I was like, why can't I move? Hi, Blue. I have some good news for you. A few days ago, I made research on the local environment. I don't know. I love quiet towns. One day I'm going to take a road trip up to Oregon and explore the quiet towns up there and kind of like have a gloomy, moody road trip where we just stop at little diners along the way and little hole in the wall like flea markets. I don't know, it just sounds really fun to me. I'll spare you the technical details and get to the point. You know that empty cave you have over in the cliffs. Well, I have a way to turn it into something useful for both of us. I'd like to set up the cave to attract some local species, that way I can observe them in a more controlled environment. And you can harvest whatever products they produce. I can either set up the cave to attract mushrooms or fruit bats. The bats will sometimes leave fruit for you to collect. Definitely mushrooms. 100%. I don't know, something about that state really is like, there's like a magnetic pull between me and that state. I don't know. It's always rainy. Well, not always, but it's rainy a lot. And you know, I absolutely love the rain so much. They have beaches there, but they also have a lot of forests. Lots of hiking opportunities. I don't know. It just sounds right up my alley. Alright, I'll go set it up for you right now. It shouldn't take any time at all. Thanks for letting me do this. Alright. Got some blueberries. Some peppers. And a tomato. Alright, let's go put these away. There we go. I know there probably won't be any mushrooms in there yet, but I have to check. You never know. Something could surprise you. Let's try to give Barney another gift. What would Marnie like? Do I have anything that she would like right now? I don't know about that. We could give her a daffodil. I don't know if she would go for that, though. I really should have the wiki pulled up next to me. I don't know. Would that be cheating? Would that be considered cheating? I feel like everyone uses it. I don't know. I don't think it'd necessarily be cheating. I just don't want to take up the time to look up the website. And you might be thinking, wow, that's really lazy. Yeah, it's lazy. I'm feeling really lazy tonight. I've been on my feet all day. I am ready to just like be a sloth and sit still. Oh, there's a sweet pea flower. I don't know. I don't think she likes those though. So we're just gonna... Okay, 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes. I bet you I have enough money, maybe, for the I don't know if... Okay, cool. My nephew Shane has been staying at my place the last few months. He helps me out with the chickens, so I'm not complaining. Okay, let's go see how much the coop costs and what we need for it. Because if we have enough stuff for it, we might as well just build it now. Let's get this ball a-rolling. We gotta have some chickens if we're gonna have a farm. Okay, let's see. Construct farm buildings. So we need 300 wood and 100 stone. I think we do have that. So let's go. Let's go get some of that. Okay. Where is the wood? Where's the wood? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was scared for a second that we didn't have any. I know we got plenty of stone, and I can't remember how much we need, so we're just gonna take the whole thing. Because I don't want to come back here. Nothing is more frustrating than when you think you have the right amount of supplies to build a farm building or whatever, and then you get there and you can't do it because you mixed up which was which. It's so annoying. Genuinely, I've played this on the wrong day before, and when that has happened, I've genuinely X'd out of the game. I was like, I'm not in the mood for this today. Okay, we do have enough. So, let's definitely build a coop. And then we'll build a silo after. Where should I build it? I kinda... If that's gonna be the greenhouse... What if we put it, like... I don't know. I've never played with this farm before, so I'm trying to figure out where I want things to go. I don't want the coop to be so far away from my house. So let's put it like maybe over here. Well then, I don't know about that. Okay, what about here? We'll do it right there. Keep things within close vicinity for now. Anything interesting that we can build? Not right now, it doesn't look like. So now let's try to catch this bass. Because we can still, we can still get it. So while we're here, let's try to get that done. Because I really want that prize ticket. I don't even care if it's a good prize. There's something about, like, an incentive and, like, you can get this thing in place of this thing. I don't know. I love that was probably one of my favorite parts of the update a couple years ago was the prize tickets. So lame, I know. And the green rain. The green rain was pretty cool. Oh, and we got it. Cool. Okay, who wanted that? Gus. Alright, let's go get that. So we can get our prize. I really hope I don't lose my voice before tomorrow's stream. I don't think I will. I think if I rest my voice for the rest of the night and try to rest it for most of the day tomorrow, then I won't lose it. But I don't know. I think we're almost done with the Nancy game that we're currently playing. I don't know that for sure, and I could be completely wrong, but before I quit the game last time, we triggered like a major event. Okay, I spoke too soon. 10 mixed seeds for our prize ticket is crazy. No, ma'am. I did not work that damn hard to get no 10 mixed seeds for a prize ticket. That's crazy. Literally, like, what is this? I'm suing Mayor Lewis for that, because what do you mean that's a prize? I could find that I could literally dig in the ground and find 10 of those. No, that's a good prize. The next one's a good prize, and honestly, the next one. So I'm not mad at those. I'm mad at what I had to get before I got the good stuff. But you win some, you lose some. Ain't that the truth? Alright, let's see what we're selling today. Oh. Actually, it's pretty neat. Now, I'm trying to... Should I? Well, I could, because it's 2 p.m. now. So he hasn't closed yet. If I am fast enough, I can get there and give him his coffee before he decides that he's going to close up shop for the day. I like how they're still in the doctor's office and he's just doing whatever. Harvey looks busy right now. Oh, we're out of 4! We bumped up hearts. Yay! I feel like we could be doing better with our relationships with people, but... Harvey truly is a bachelor. He's a nerdy bachelor, and I appreciate that. But he's definitely a bachelor. Single bed. His little nerdy hobbies. The tiny, tiny kitchen. Okay, what am I doing? I was doing something, and then I got sidetracked. Okay. Oh, there's a little flower. Let's grab that. Is there anything up here? No. Okay. Let's get over here. Sell these. And we'll go ahead and plant these. Well, should we wait? I don't know, I feel like we should wait until next season to plant these, because I don't want them to, I don't want to plant them and then they die before. That would suck. That would suck even more than getting the 10 mixed seeds in general from the prize station. Imagine me getting those and then I plant them too soon before the season's done and then they just die. So my prize is no longer even a prize. It's just gone. Have I already... Yes, I have. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Beautiful and sunny tomorrow. Okay, our lives are going to be difficult today. I have a mosquito bite, and it really, really itches right now. And I'm trying to do anything else but think about how bad it itches, but it's one of those ones that's like so tiny, you can hardly feel it, but you know it's there. And it just takes up like 90% of your brain's thoughts because of how itchy it is. Yeah. It's like right on my ankle, which is like the worst place to have it. I would say it's like the equivalent, you know, whenever your foot gets an itch in it, and you're wearing like tennis shoes and you can't take your tennis shoes off because you're in public, so you just have to like slam your foot on the ground to like to satisfy the itch somehow. If nobody knows what I'm talking about, and that's an original me, that's insane. That's crazy. I think I felt that way like a few times in my life, to where I'm just like, I'm wearing tennis shoes. It's such a weird situation. You're wearing tennis shoes and you can't just take your shoes off in public, so what do? Nothing. You just have to think about how you have an itch and you can't scratch it. p.m. What can we do at 7 p.m.? What can we do at 7 p.m.? We could fish some. Get a little extra money. There's something. We're not gonna catch any fish, are we? I mean, our luck did say it was gonna be difficult today, so I won't be surprised if we don't catch any fish. I didn't realize how much the spirits, like the fortune teller, does predict how your day's gonna go. Whether it means difficulty, like you're gonna be catching trash, or difficulty, you're only gonna get really difficult fish. Oh, concentrate, concentrate, concentrate. Game time. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Nope, couldn't do it. I bet you that was a pike. We're getting somewhere, maybe. kidding me? I genuinely would have ended stream if I did not catch that fish. I would have turned off my computer. I was so close, and then all of a sudden it just switched up on me. Crazy. At least I caught it. But that, I was sweating. I was sweating trying to do that. The zombies in this game are so cute. I think they're adorable. Hi! How has your week been? I am currently just chilling. I'm exhausted. I've had a good day though, but a tiring day. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I love the rain so much. I prefer it be rainy over sunny, and maybe it's because we don't get, I mean, we get some rain. We've been getting a lot more rain than usual, but I've been really enjoying that. I would rather have rain than sunshine sometimes, just because it's special. We don't get it very often. Something so cozy about it. Oh yeah. I love watching like movies on rainy days and like reading a good book. Most of the time it's movies though, because when you have a toddler running around, it's kind of hard to read a book midday. But man, I think my peak like rainy day vibe would be a matching pair of PJs, cute but comfortable, and my hair. How would I want my hair? Oh, ads. I will continue after the ads. That way I can think on my perfect rainy day. Oh, we're so close to being done with it. Would we be able to catch fish in this? I don't know. Probably not. You'd probably have to put fish in here. Yeah, I kind of figured that there wouldn't be any fish in here. Everyone just vibe to the summer songs. Dang, that was I mean, I guess ads are long. Every time I get ads on Twitch, I'm always there. I'm sat there for like 5 minutes, feels like. Ooh, okay, have so much fun. I'm currently really enjoying Subnautica 2 right now, especially with the fact that it's co-op. I've been really enjoying that. It's been a fun one to play with my husband because we play games together, but it's always kind of hard to find something we both want to play, and so when we finally find something, it's really nice, and we'll get in a groove with it for a while, and then we'll get bored of it, and then we have to wait another like 6 months before we can find something that we both like to play together again. Still fun nonetheless. Ooh, what do we have on the notes board? The local carp population is starting to threaten other species. If you can fish 3 of them for me, it would be a big help. I don't know if I want to do that. But, you know, we're just going to go ahead and accept it anyway, because if we do go fishing and we do happen to catch carp, then at least we'll get some money out of it. And maybe a new friend. Okay. Let's give Harvey another coffee. Well, whenever it hits 12 p.m. I'm kind of lost. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with myself. I can't buy any chickens yet because our coop isn't built yet. I think I'm gonna get 2 chickens. I don't know, I feel like besides like Nancy and Life is Strange, I mean there are a few games that I've been playing, but I feel like I'm kind of in like a gaming slump lately where, and I don't know if this happens for anyone else, but I love playing video games. Like that is like my thing, right? Sometimes when I get on after a long day and I scroll on my Steam library and I'm just like, I know I want to play a game right now. I just don't know what I want to play because none of this sounds fun. I know, that's how I'm feeling right now too. Unless they're retro. What kind of retro games do you like? I feel like we may have had this conversation before, but I've forgotten. Because I love me some retro games. I think one of my favorites is probably Mario Kart 64. Call me basic, but that's a really fun one. Or Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Or even Star Fox. Like, I like Star Fox too. Star Fox is hard though. Every time I try, I've never beaten it because every time I try to play it, I get so mad. I have to quit. I also really like Crash Bandicoot. That was PS1, PS2, I think. Yeah. Like the really old Crash Bash. I was gonna pick that up, Leah. I didn't realize they could break items that were lying on the ground. That's funny. Yeah. I also love Super Smash. I love Melee. Now, when Brawl came out for the Wii, that No, people hate on that one a lot, and yeah, it wasn't nearly as good as Melee was, but I still had fun playing it. Now, if you're looking to play, like, competitively, Melee is your game. Like, that is, there are so many, like, complicated combos to do. Mario Party, I love Mario Party. There's something just so fun and lighthearted about it. Even if people don't like to play video games, they always love Mario Party. You cannot go wrong with that. You don't know what to do at a friend gathering, you're all bored, pull out some Mario Party. Everyone's bound to have a good time. Every time. I don't know, I feel like my favorite console over the years. Now, I've played, now, I don't know. I feel like, now most nostalgic for me is the PS2, and I feel like it does have some of the best games of all time that came out on that console. But I feel like the Xbox 360 was also a big part of my childhood too. Oh, and all the Sonic games. Do you remember, like, the, my brother still has his 360 too, and I'm so jealous. I love the 360. There was something, what was I saying? My brain short-circuited just now. The Wii was also so ahead of its time. We were talking about Sonic, yes. The Mario and Sonic Olympic games. Does anyone know what I'm talking about when I say that? The Wii game, specifically, was so much fun. I loved the, like, Mario Sonic Olympic games. Yeah, if you ever get the chance to play, do it, because it is just a good time. I like all of those, like, types of games. What's your favorite Mario Party? Did the N64 have a Mario Party? Three. Okay, which one am I thinking of? It was on the N64. Which one am I thinking of? I don't have my phone in here, otherwise I would look it up. But it was on that console, I believe. Now, I do like the newer ones, too. I think I like the... What's it called? It starts with a J, I think. I don't know. I do like the new ones. Quite a bit, too. But you can't compete with the old ones, for sure. They have a certain charm to them. And that's how I felt, like, with the Oblivion Remastered coming out. For those of you that played Oblivion before the remaster, I feel like it lost its charm. Like, don't get me wrong, I still played the remastered, and I played it all the way through because I wanted to compare the two and give it its fair shot. And it definitely had really great qualities to the game, but I feel like the charm of Oblivion in general is the bad graphics and the really vibrant color that it has to it. And both of those things got taken away. And I feel like it just didn't have very much soul like I wanted it to. And that's why I'm a little afraid that they're gonna make like a Morrowind remastered, and I don't want that to happen. I think those games are perfect the way that they are. I don't think they need to be touched. Do you think the new Zelda would be good? See, I am very much one of those people that when a game is made, if it was good, if it was a good game, don't touch it. Don't touch it again. Make new content. Don't remaster it. It was perfect the way it was. That's just my opinion, though. I know some people have different opinions than I do, but there's something about a charm to an old game. Oh, which one? Mario 64 DS. I don't think I've ever played that one. I've played Mario 64, obviously, but not on the DS. That might be one I need to check out. I still have my Nintendo DS from when I was a kid. That thing still works perfectly. Had 30 more stars. Some are exclusive too. Oh, that's really cool. Speaking of, I feel like no one talks about the original Luigi's Mansion enough. That is probably one of my favorite games of all time. The GameCube as a console itself was just chef's kiss, but Luigi's Mansion made that console for me. Like, that made that console worth having, in my opinion. I haven't played the second or third one. I've only played the original. And I am a little afraid to play the second and third one because I'm like, what if they're not as good? What if I'm let down? I don't know. Oh, do you voice people in the Nintendo movies? Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with you. 100%. I feel like I agree. Is that a hot take? Do people find that like a hot topic? But I'm like, that's not crazy to me. Like, I completely agree with that. Oh, it's midnight. I'm just flapping my gums. No, I'm not. Yeah, no, I get that. That's why I wrote maybe. I feel like that could definitely be a hot take for some people, though. I don't know. I feel like it could be a hot take. Yeah. Agreed. And I think this might be a hot take, but I don't know if anyone saw like Backrooms or the Obsession or anything like that. But there's something about, and maybe these actors have acted in like movies and stuff before, but there's something about not very well-known actors playing in a movie. It's refreshing to not see the same 5 actors and actresses in movies. To me, at least, it was something new. So, I don't know. I completely agree with that take, though. To Farmer Blue. My knee's acting up again, and you know what helps? Rubbing the darn thing with hot pepper. Trouble is, my supplies run dry. If you've got one to spare, I'd be much obliged. Well, I do have one to spare. have, like, plenty to spare, actually. I cannot forget to water my crops. Spicy at least, thanks. I can't talk right now on this. My favorite program is on. What does that even look like? It looks like one of those like judge shows, like Judge Judy, maybe? I don't know. I've never looked at what's on his TV before. I was curious. I'm going to bake cookies today. They're coconut wonders shaped like little palm trees. How cute! She's me. I am her. Hey, Judge Judy's a classic. There's something about Judge Judy. I always like watch it when I'm in the most random places. I never seek out that show. But I was in the laundromat like a few weeks ago and it was just playing and I was like, wait, this is kind of a vibe right now. Waiting for something to be done in the wash, watching Judge Judy at a table. It is wild. It is so crazy. It's always in the most random places though that it's on, and I kind of love that. I watch it when the universe wants me to watch it. That's my theory. I do love me some reality TV though. As much as I'm like, I don't know. There's something about trashy TV that I will sit and eat up for hours. And it's embarrassing to admit that. But I can't tell a lie. Sick day from school. Oh my gosh, you're so right. I mean, I was homeschooled, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, I was homeschooled from kindergarten all the way to 12th grade. Never experienced public school. Sometimes I'm like, I feel like I missed out on going to public school because of the experience. But we had places where we took classes with like other homeschooled kids. So it was like, we still got to socialize, but there was that, I well prepped as I could be. I had have a lot of like learning disabilities, and so it was definitely a bumpy ride through school for me, just in general. I feel like I would have had that experience public school or not. So that was just, school was just a hard time for me. I definitely didn't enjoy it while I was in it. I would say I appreciate it a lot more now. And there are days for sure where I catch myself being like, oh, I miss having book assignments and having to write papers. But I think I just miss the things that I wanted to do. Like, I love history. Specifically, all I wanted to do all day was learn about history. That was like my thing. I hated math and I hated reading for a long time because I mean, I liked listening to audiobooks and I liked listening to people read to me, but when it came down to having to read it myself, it was really hard for me to track the words on the page and know which letters were which. I would switch like B and D and M and W all the time, and it was really frustrating to read on my own because I couldn't. The words would run everywhere. I couldn't track it. But there is, I don't know, I have gotten a lot better at reading, so it's way more enjoyable for me now. And I found out like a few weeks ago, they make books for like people with dyslexia. They'll have it like bigger words and further spacing. Who knew? It's more expensive, but who knew that they made those? I didn't know that. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. But yeah, I do love to read now. And with streaming too, and having to read aloud some stuff, it keeps me in practice, for sure. So, I love that. But yeah, I wish I liked school when I was in school. I wish I appreciated it more. I feel like I should have at least appreciated being able to have the opportunity to learn. But I guess you really don't realize that very often as a kid. You just want to be out doing your own thing. And then you get to be an adult and you're like, this isn't as, I don't have as much I would being an adult. You actually just like, graduate high school and go to college for more school and then get a job, and you never end up having the free time that you wanted to, or you thought you would when you were a kid. Because I remember catching myself saying, when I get older, I'm gonna do this and this and this, and I'm gonna have all this time in the world, and I'm gonna hang out with whoever I want. And it's like, yeah, to some degree that's true, but half the people don't end up working. Exactly. I never went to college, and I have to be honest, I never really had the interest to. No, I had the interest to, but it was like, one, I didn't know what I wanted to do yet, and two, the only reason why I wanted to go to college was to have the college experience. And I feel like, I just remember telling myself, if that's all I really want to do, then I don't need to go to college and spend all that money just to have the college experience. I don't know. I was more interested in trade school, and I thought about doing that for a while. I got a job to save up for it, and then I met my husband. So it worked out. I found what I wanted to do, and I did it. But it just took me a second, which is fine. Trade school is great. I know so many people that went to trade school, and they absolutely loved it. I know people that became like dental hygienists, cosmetologists, welders, which is really cool. Culinary school. That would be something. I don't know if I would ever go to culinary school. I think if I went back to school, that's what I would do, because I love to cook and bake so much. But I feel like I would be more interested right now in just taking a cooking class. Just like every Saturday cooking class or something. I think that'd be really fun. Especially with like a friend or like my husband or something. I think that could be like a really fun like date night thing. That's very true. That's very true. And I think everyone just goes at their own pace. And that's completely fine. I feel like we live in a time where everyone's like, you need to know exactly what you want to do by the age you're 18, otherwise you're gonna fall behind. And it's like, when you really think about it, like, falling behind doesn't really exist. Like, it's your life. You know, you don't have to fall behind. You're just taking a little bit longer than some people, and that's okay. Not everybody's the same. Exactly. And that's a really sad thing that people refuse to see that. But I I don't know. I just think I think we live in a time of constant hustle and bustle. And that's just not how life is supposed to be. Like, yeah, if you thrive doing that, great. But we were all just meant to live slowly and happily and not rushing. I think we rush far too much. Yeah, it sure has, hasn't it? It sure has. Oh shoot, I forgot to water my freaking plants. I'm really trying not to swear a lot. Having a toddler really makes you watch your mouth. So I'm becoming a lot more aware of how much I swear. Mm. It is a good practice. I don't swear that often anyway, or I try not to. Not that I think it's wrong or anything, but I don't know. I feel like it sounds so unnatural coming out of my mouth, but I'm just like, it sounds better if I just don't because it sounds so weird when I do it. It doesn't sound normal. It's a charity goal. If each when they do it. That's so funny. I love that. Mm. Ooh, thunder and lightning is expected. Cool. Oh, it is so brilliant. Yay for rain. I'm going to try to finish out the season before I hop off for the night. Because we only have three? Three. 3 days left. Depending on how long it takes. I'm trying to go to bed at a decent hour tonight because I feel like, I don't know what it is, I feel like my immune system is just completely shot. And I need to fix that. So I'm trying to get some good sleep, eat healthy, and just not stress out too much. That's really all I need. Honestly though, I feel like I'm one of those people that like, I feel like I'm at my prime when I have 6 hours of sleep, no more, no less. I feel like if I sleep more than 6 hours, I feel a little bit groggier the next morning. Yeah, 6. And maybe that's just me being crazy and not remembering what it's like to have more than 6 hours of sleep. See, I feel like when I get 8 hours, I feel super groggy the next day. And maybe it's just my body saying like, hey, we really needed that sleep. You slept really, really good. But I feel like I can get out of bed easier whenever I sleep a shorter period of time. But that's probably why my eye bags are so bad. I don't know. And I'm constantly yawning. There's some stir. That's true. That's true. I feel like ever since I became a mother, I have not slept 8 hours very often. Like, I can probably count on my hands the amount of times I've gotten more than 8 hours of sleep being a mother. And I feel like I don't sleep as deep anymore because of that too. Ooh, I do have radishes. I've always been a light sleeper though. But I guess when you're a mom, you're constantly like alert. And so you're kind of just like waiting. So you're always prepared. That's a better word. Prepared to hear like a cry in the middle of the night. Yeah. Greetings, Blue. It inform you that your farm will be featured in the next week's up-and-coming column of the Stardew Valley Tribune. Congratulations, we're impressed with your quick progress, STD, or SBT. That was dyslexia coming in for sure. My husband's doing jumping jacks to get my attention that caught me off guard. He likes to wave at me across the room sometimes, and it scares me sometimes because I'm not expecting it. Oh. Oh my gosh. The cows look different. Okay, I was gonna say, front facing? When they're front facing, they look so much different than when they're turned to the side. Alright, let's buy some chickens! I'm so excited! We finally have chickens, guys. What should we name them? Oh, well, I didn't mean to name it Puffy, but we'll definitely name the next one. What do we name it? My keyboard, dude, is so bad. What about Goose and Maw? I love Goose and Maw, that's so funny. What was Junie B. Jones's elephant's name? Was it Philip Johnny Bob? I don't know if we're gonna have room enough for that. Philip. I don't know if we're gonna have enough room for those. gonna have enough room. We'll name it Philip. That's good enough. Was that how you spell Philip? I think that's how you spell Philip. We're gonna say it is, and if it's not, it'll be funnier that way. Oh, it's Friday. What has the merchant got for us this week? Oh, we do have a star fruit. We don't have enough for it. That's a pretty good price for a duck egg. Maple syrup. Oh. There's 1, 2 L's. Okay. Okay. I think I did 2 L's. I think. If not, I meant to do 2 L's. Okay, what did we have to do? Oh, we need to deliver that thing to Alex. So let's do that. Before I forget. Let's go ahead and just sell all of that. Get it out of our inventory. Oh, hi Trevor. Did I already pet you today? Yes, I did. Oh, radish, right? It's a radish we're looking for. Let's get in this one. Yeah. Cool. We're getting somewhere. We're earning some cash. We got a coop built. We're making progress in our relationships. I think this is the most progress we've made in a singular night before. I feel like I just dilly-dally on this game a lot. Especially when I'm talking. I always forget what I'm doing. This is not what I'm supposed to be. That's what I'm talking about! Okay. It's so true. Oh, I'm not good enough friends with him. How long do I have to wait before he leaves his room? Or does he ever leave his room when it's raining on a Friday? We'll see. Let's just wait. Let's be a creep and just like wait right here. Actually, we could totally talk to people too. That's also fine. George spends the whole day in front of that darn television set. I wish he'd go outside more. Some fresh air would do him some good. It's awful cold, isn't it? What a rotten day. See, a rotten day in heaven to me, so... Yeah, I don't know, and I don't want to wait around for a long period of time. What are they selling? Strange bun. I need to make that. That's in the stardew. Who? Judge Judy again? I know, I literally want to... I wouldn't mind sitting set with him. Look! Just in time for our favorite show. Here, we'll stand like right next to him. I gotta be perfectly aligned, otherwise I won't be happy. There we go. We're just... What a cute picture. We're just watching Judge Judy together. What a fun time. On a rainy day? Are you kidding? That sounds so much fun. Nice cozy blanket. Maybe a bowl of popcorn and some of Granny's chocolate chip cookies? Yes. Absolutely. I'm there. I am sat for the rest of the evening. Let's try to catch a fish while we wait for Alex to leave his room. Asks for a radish and doesn't even leave so I can give it to him. That's why he pisses me off. Ooh. First catch. And trash. Let's see if he's finally left his room. Yay, there he is. Let's give him his radish. Hey, so you saw the notice I posted. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Here's what I owe you. What do you want? I've got more important things to do right now. Okay, fine. Maybe I won't give you any more crops. How does that sound? Next time you ask, and you're begging for a perfectly ripe radish, you're not going to get it from me. You're going to have to go across to Pierre's for an overpriced one or Joja Mart for a not so great quality cheap one. Take your pick, but it ain't going to be from me. You lost your chance there, pal. Harvey! I have your coffee! What else do I do? Did I craft a scarecrow yet? Can I craft one? Yeah, let's go craft a scarecrow. Let's check that off the list. While we still have some daylight. There's a tiny spider that connected a web to my camera, and I don't want to kill it. Oh, tiny spider. Go the other way. I'm trying to guide it, because I don't want to kill it. Okay, it's walking the other way. Be free, little guy. Definitely keep that. Let's make a little way for them. Oh, do I have any mushrooms yet? I probably do. Yes, I do. What do you know? Let's make some dried mushrooms. And find this guy. I could be the next Spider-Man. You never know. You never know who could be next. Okay, I would love being able to swing anywhere, but even if Like, who am I kidding? Even if I had Spider-Man powers, I am not athletic enough to be swinging in between buildings like that. Like, I would miss. My hand-eye coordination is just not there. I would try to get to the other place, and then it would completely miss, and then I would just fall to my death. Practice makes perfect. I'll have to definitely get some practice in before I go to the big cities. Before I live large, I gotta remember where I'm from first. Let me swing around Arkansas, and then I'll go to New York. Now, since it hasn't been a super long time since we've played Stardew Valley, I kind of remember what we're doing tonight. So this way we won't be so lost, which will be really nice. But we're this much closer to romancing Harvey. He's, it's just taking a little bit. It's a slow burn, okay? But aren't the slow burning ones the very best? I've always wondered if it does. And I've never really looked into it, and this could be common knowledge. But is the fortune teller, actually, that's something you need to, pay attention to? Like, if they say you'll have a little bit of extra luck, do I need to go crack open some geodes or go down to the mine? You know? I don't know. I've always found it interesting. We need to see if we have any crops that we need to get. We do. And we only have 1 day left in this season. And then, you guys, it is fall time. Yeah, fall time. I'm so excited for it. My favorite season, IRL and in Stardew. Blue, I've heard you've been giving some people a hand around town. Everyone seems really thankful. I'm awarding you this month's Best Neighbor Award with a small cash prize. Keep it up. Not bad. Not bad at all. Can't complain. But yeah, how's everyone's week been? My week has been... It's been slow, but that's been a good thing. Very slow paced. Not a lot of things happening. But that's how I like it a lot of the time. To be honest with you. Let me text Mr. Blue because that thing probably needs to come out of the oven before I forget and get super locked in. Oh my gosh, my eye's itchy and I forget that I'm wearing eye makeup. And I just rub it all over my face. I cannot wait to make sprinklers. Did I get those already? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I think I got all of them. We're gonna hope we did. Okay. Oh, our chicks! I forgot we built a coop. We need to build a silo so I can get, yeah, I need to build a silo. I think I need, is it 5? 5, copper ingots, I believe. and some stone, if I remember correctly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start burning. Do we need corn? Is that something? Fall crops. We need to put that in there. Did I get the summer one already? Okay. We do need the corn. Okay. Sorry, that was so chaotic for no reason. Okay, let's put that in there. Tomatoes. And we'll take the dried mushrooms with us. Oh! We already have 5. So let's just see if we can, let's see if we can go down there and go ahead and build one. I'll probably put it in the corner back here. The humidity and heat in Arkansas, I don't know what it was with today. It really wasn't, I mean, it was hot, right? But it wasn't unbearably hot. But something about the air felt thick. And you know the kind of thick that I'm talking about? The type where you walk outside and it feels like you can chew on it. That type of thick heat. And it just makes you feel so gross. Oh, I need clay. That's what I'm forgetting. Okay, let's see if we can go grab some clay. Everyone soak in the last few days of the summer tunage. Do we have clay? Hey, Des! Oh, perfect. We do have it. I was getting worried there for a second that we didn't have any clay. How's your week been? Yeah, but the summer heat down in Arkansas makes you really not want to do anything. Like, it just makes you want to sit inside pretty much. And I am already not... Hold on. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. It is like blasting in my ears for no reason. Okay, that's good. I was getting overstimulated there for a second. My week was really slow, and it was very enjoyable though. So not a whole lot to like comment on. It was just nice to have a slow week where there was really nothing going on. Just here at the house, and it was really lovely. Absolutely. I'm an introvert, so I don't mind being at home. I love being at home. But like anyone else, I do get cabin fever every once in a while. But usually just like running to the grocery store fixes that for me. So I'm a simple critter. I like to do my own thing. And that's fine for me. Okay. Where do I want this? Not there. can put it there. Let's do that. Okay. Good stuff. Let's try to go down to the mines too. Because we do have some food. So it shouldn't be too bad. We just can't spend too long in here. Because I tend to lose track of time in the mines. Ooh, there's some copper ore. I will say, mining is like an option, but it is one of my favorite things in the game. I love the mining. But I would say my favorite skill is probably fishing. I know that's kind of an unpopular opinion with a lot of people that play Stardew Valley, but I love it. I love how specific it is. Like, you have to catch certain fish in a certain season at a certain time with a certain weather. Your footsies hurt. Why do your footsies hurt? I'm so ready to get to level 40. Ooh, look at all that amethyst. Oh my stars. I have 2 dogs now. Oh yeah. That's a long time to be on your feet. Oh, now we gotta eat the shrooms. There we go. That should hold us over for a little while. Oh, cool. Yay! Finally! Oh yeah, 7-day watch streak. That's impressive. I cannot wait until we get the mine carts upgraded. I feel like there's something in my eye. It might be an eyelash. Ooh, should we give Abigail an amethyst? You can't miss tomorrow's festival. It's one of the most beautiful wonders of the valley. Oh, it's the dance of the moonlight jellies, I think. Now, I love my Nancy sweaters, and I'm planning on getting more of those, don't get me wrong. I also want a Stardew sweater. I think I'm a sweater person through and through. It doesn't matter the weather. I will literally turn down as to where it gets cold enough so I can wear a sweater throughout the day. They're just, I don't know, they're the best. They're just cozy. You feel put together. You can't beat it. Is it anyone's birthday today? No, but the bookseller's in town. Oh, let's give Marnie a present. Let's see if we can get her like a meal or something. Should we give her eggplant parm? I don't know what she likes. I know she likes Armorath, but I don't have that right now. Oh, okay. We can't even give her one anyway. But my girl, Leah, needs a salad. This looks delicious. Thank you. There's nothing quite like a fresh, wild salad. The flowing water keeps my house a little bit cooler in the summer. I can't tolerate heat very well. Me neither, girl. You and me both. Okay, let's put our stuff away. Got some amethyst. Got some rocks. Okay. Rocks go in here. Coal. Put my slingshot in there. Oh, there's like multiple things. Let's get these out. I need to organize these. They look pretty willy-nilly. Okay. Let's put the grapes in. Oh, we already have... Okay, let's sell these then. Let's sell them. Ooh! Okay. Let's do animal products are worth 20% more. That just seems better to me. Nice. Getting some Monet. Queen of Sauce. Greetings. It is I, the Queen of Sauce. You a new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish, bread. Bread making can be a very complex form of art, but I'll make it simple for you. The most important ingredient is flour, of course, but before we create the dough, we'll need to activate our yeast. They prefer warm water and a little something to feed on. I use plain sugar, but honey or maple syrup will do. Interesting. Next time I make bread, it kind of makes me want to try honey or maple syrup. I've only ever used sugar, so I'm curious now. Oh, we got some peppers. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Tonight around 10, a rare, beautiful event will take place. The moonlight jellies will be passing by Pelican Town on their journey south for the winter. We're all gathering at the beach to watch. You don't want to miss this. See you tonight, Demetrius. Okay. We need to find Hay. We can give her, so we can give her this beautiful sunflower. People hate on my girl Haley too much. Like, yeah, she's very rude at first, but her character, I don't know. It grows on you. Today is Sunday. Let's go see what the merchant has while we're scooting down here. My voice still isn't fully back to normal from being sick. My cough is gone, for the most part, but my voice still wants to go in and out. It is definitely $900 for Joja Cola. Excuse me? No thank you. What a scam. I can go to the vending machine and get one for $75, and you're gonna charge me $900 when I have straight up access to it in town? Like, I'm all about supporting small businesses, but that's greedy. I don't know. Don't sit right with me. Still no one posted today? Wow. Okay, now it's 9 a.m. Let's see, where are we at with our relationship? Yeah, we can't go in there yet. So let's do some fishing and wait it out. And then we'll go check it out. See if we can get rid of that sunflower. Haley has a spring birthday, if I remember correctly. Sunfish. Oh my gosh. Oh. Playing hard to get. No. Rainbow trout. $10.50. We'll go at like 11 or 12. We'll head over there. Oh, there she is. So we'll just head where she's going after we get another bite. Oh, treasure chest. Don't mind if I do. Oh yeah. I'll take it. No! Are you kidding me? Well, lost our chance. I don't know what time she comes back or if she does at all. I want a prize ticket. buy some flooring. Why not? Why not buy some flooring? Hello, Harvey. Let's go get him a coffee. Real quick. It's for me? This is my favorite stuff. It's like you read my mind. I'm struggling to make ends meet. I don't have enough patience. I guess I should try to get patience from the neighboring towns. Does he like us any better yet? No? Okay. I feel like Harvey, for some reason, like even though his gift is really accessible and not that much money, I feel like he's still really hard to romance for some reason. Let's see, do I want it in here? Or do I want it in the bedroom? Okay, well, we picked there. So, we're gonna go buy 2 more of those. Unless they're, like, gone. Y'all, 2 different things have happened to me in the last 5 minutes or so. Haley goes to the beach. I can't get to her because of the festival that's happening. And I spent $200 on flooring to put it on one little square in my hallway. I'm upset. I've spent about $600 now on flooring, so this better be worth it. This flooring will probably be temporary. I do like it better, I think, than the one we currently have. But yeah, I do enjoy that a lot more. I'm a fan. Not with the red rug, though. Definitely not with the rug. In fact, we're gonna throw it out. Sorry. Let's sell some. Is rainbow trout one that we need for the fish? No? Okay. Is sunfish? I think sunfish is. Yes. Okay, so we need to keep that and put that in there. I need to get better just going ahead and doing it right off the bat, but I don't, and I need to do that. Oh, oops. Turned off the fireplace. Okay. We need to get the seaweed in here. Get this stuff in here. There we go. Pet the chickens. Has she not even started on this yet? Crazy. Or did we just do that this morning? I don't know, I don't remember. We have like 6 more minutes before the event, and I'm trying to figure out what to fill my time with. Let's see, is there any quests that we need to do? Reach the bottom. The shorts. Well, we could give Marnie a gift now. Because it is Sunday. And that's when that resets. So let's see. Baked fish. Maybe. What does she like? I want to look this up. I want to look up what Marnie likes. Diamonds, omelet and parsnip, pink cake, pumpkin pie, rock candy. She enjoys a farmer's lunch. So I don't have access to like any of that right now. Oh, she also loves rabbit's foot, but I think that's a universal love in the game. Pam! Ooh. Let's see. Okay. She loves... Can we make an omelet? We can't make an omelet yet. But it is there. It is an option. We just can't make it. Can't make much yet. Omelet and parsnip. Can't do that. Yeah, we're kind of out of luck. We could just give her something to fill. We could give her a sunflower, but that's for Haley. We can give her a daffodil. I need to get my hair cut so bad. I'm thinking about getting a butterfly cut. After I was just complaining about my layers, I was like, what if more layers in our hair? And I need to cut my bangs again. They're getting a little bit long. I'm debating whether I want to do a straight across though. I don't know if it would look good on my hair. I had them a couple of childhood. The first time was really cute, but I was like 3 or 4, so you can kind of get away with that. But then I got them when I was like in my awkward stage in like 4th and 5th grade, and they just did not look good, like at all. And that's like the last visual that I have of myself with straight across bangs, and I'm like, this is a bad idea. But at the same time, I'm like, I need to redeem that. I need a redemption arc with the straight across bangs, just so I can show myself like, hey, it wasn't the bangs, it was just you not knowing what to do with your bangs and little to not caring about your hair at that time, which is valid. Like in 4th grade, you don't really think about your hair, or at least I didn't. But now I want bangs again. Oh. Oh. We got a monster. Exactly. I have a vision in my head that I really want to do with my hair. Well, hi. Thanks for stopping in. It's always much appreciated. Hang out at the saloon while we wait. Give Marnie her present. I wasn't very productive today. I feel that. I really feel that way sometimes too. If we just like slowly walk, do you think it'll be ready? This isn't walking slow. I need like slow. We forgot one. We can also fish. I forget that that's also an option. Ah! There we go. A bream! Yay! Let's see if we can get one more fish. No, we got driftwood. That's okay. I love the nighttime ambiance of Stardew Valley. There's something about it. Oh, there's Harvey. Well, summer's over. To be honest, I'll be happy to say goodbye to those blasted mosquitoes. Me too. That is something we can agree on. That may be one of the only things that we have agreed on thus far, but it is a big one, so I'll give him that. Hey, I'm paying my respects to another begone summer. I will leave you to it. I love Linus. I feel bad for him. I'll just sneak up when the jellies arrive. I don't want to bother anyone. I remember seeing the jellies once as a little girl, and how I jumped with joy when they arrived. But that was long ago. I'm a lot less energetic now. What? Why are you looking at me like that? You think I'm too old to enjoy something like this? No. That's a heavy load of people for an ancient wooden dock. I'll stay over here near the beach. That's a good point. I can't believe summer's over. I feel like it just started. Alex is the type to love summer. And I'm not hating on anyone that loves summer, but he is the type. That's his character to love summer. I'm gonna take a picture of the jellies when they arrive. Moonlight jellies. I wonder how they taste. I would never try it, of course. Oh, cool. Seafoam pudding. This briny pudding will get you... Oh, you can make that in the cookbook, I'm pretty sure. These candles are romantic, aren't they? Why, yes, Caroline, they are. Are you trying to tell me something? I want to see the rare green jelly. Oh, it's gone. Look out there at the endless sea, deep underwater. All kinds of life forms are moving around in the dark. Eerie, isn't it? I wore my special shoes tonight. No one noticed. I can't stand whiners, dude. I can't stand them. Summer's over, everybody. It's a fall is coming in. Would that be a rare green one I see? Right here. Oh, there's some bubbles. The glow of summer has faded. Now, and the moonlight jellies carry on toward the great unknown. Oh yeah. Woohoo! Everyone say hello, fall. Been waiting for this one. Definitely get some mixed seeds out there. Let's see. Spring. And definitely plant some sunflowers too. All right. We have a few crops that stayed, so let's try to build off of that. Well, for starters, keep it going up here. I need to get quite a bit of seeds when Pierre's opens. Definitely get more corn. Pumpkins for sure. Everyone loves a good pumpkin. My chickens! Okay, she's still not done with the silo, which I hate to be a nag, but isn't that like one of your easiest builds and you're still not done? Alright. I won't say anything more. I know, I'm selling the mushrooms. I'll keep one egg. But I need money. I could make, well, if I, okay, how am I gonna play this? If I got a barn and I got some cows, get some milk, some eggs, easily make an omelet. Okay, we did water that. Now we can go to Pierre's. Ooh. Did I hear thunder? Hold on, I'm checking the weather where I'm at. I did hear thunder. Oh, it's raining. Crazy town. Okay. Didn't realize we were supposed to get rain. Slay. I love the rain. I don't have a problem with it. The only thing is, since it's a thunderstorm, sometimes this will mess with my computer a little bit. So we're gonna keep our fingers crossed that it doesn't mess with stream. I don't think it will, but be prepared for the worst. We'll get 6 pumpkins. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Ah! The cranberries really got me. Oh, we need armor now. Oh my gosh. I forget how expensive. Jeez. That like killed our entire funds. I probably won't be streaming for too much longer anyway, but I think it'll be all right. Oh, I should have put the corn next to the corn. Not too shabby. I don't know what it is. I am in the mood to watch some reality TV. That mood doesn't come for me very often because I do think it is very draining for me to watch reality TV, but sometimes I get that like itch of like, I want to watch some drama that's not my own. And I don't know. You know, I miss MTV. That's what I miss. I want MTV to come back. Can we, like, sign a petition, get MTV to come back? Oh, we have more. Okay. Okay, let's see. There's 3, so let's do it up here. I think Marnie asks for armor wrap at some point. Y'all, my entire house smells like brownies right now, and I'm so excited to eat one. I cannot complain whatsoever. It really is the little things, you know, like, if my house smells like a baked good, life is going great. Doesn't matter what's going on around me. You can always find something to be joyful over. Like a baked good. I forgot we named our chicken Philip. Puffy. I forgot. Okay, I did not name it Puffy. Just so we're clear. I'm a little bit more creative than that. Not much, but I'm definitely more creative than the name Puffy. I do love naming animals human names. That is like something. I had a friend that had a cat named Cameron. Cameron. And I thought that was the funniest thing ever. And you know what? That cat did act like a Cameron. I love human names for animals. Let's see. There was a Winston, a Cameron. My childhood dog was named Megan growing up. She was a small little Shih Tzu, and it fit her well. But yeah, big fan on the human names, for sure. Harvey, 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 Harvey! I feel responsible for the health of this whole community. It's kind of stressful. It's a pretty small community, and I'm fortunate to be able to build a good relationship with my patients. We're still not there yet. We're not at the past 4 hearts point. Fried calamari? That sounds yum. Oh, I forget we're poor right now because I just spent all my money on crops. Oh wait, we need to check birthdays this month. Okay, tomorrow's Penny's birthday, and I know Penny likes diamonds a lot. I don't have a diamond. We could crack open some geodes and hope for the best, but we'll have to look up what she likes. I want to get really good at remembering the characters' birthdays, because I know when you give them a loved gift on their birthday, they like you so much more, and your hearts grow faster with them. So while we're in the safety of our own home, hey, what's up? How's your week been? I'm currently looking at, what was your conclusion? Pretty good. I am really, now I haven't played it much, but from what I have played, I'm really enjoying the cat nonogram app. I like that one better. Meow Tower. I'm liking Meow Tower so far. I'm still pretty bad at it. Okay, I'm not very far, but when I am, like, I catch myself, like, waiting for something, or I'm out in public and I don't have anything to do, I'll pull that out and I'll try to figure it out. It's pretty fun. I it's calming. I'm not gonna say that I know exactly what I'm doing, but It's definitely gotten a lot calmer and less stressful to figure out nonogram puzzles. So I'm excited to get better at it. Absolutely. Like, if I were to be like in a waiting room or something, that would be the perfect thing for me to pull out aside from like my crossword puzzle. I could just go between the two. If I got bored of the crossword puzzle or if I got bored of the nonograms, you know? But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Um I would also like to get a physical nonograms like book. I think I would remember that it's there a lot more, surprisingly, more so than a phone app. Although I do like those. Um, it's raining in the game and hi and outside the game, so it's throwing me off a little bit to hear the rain outside and in the game. I still have yet to get on a plane ever, and I'm terrified. I'm not going to lie to you. I am terrified of being on the plane. I don't like heights in general, unless I'm on a roller coaster or like hiking. Not a big fan of heights. Yeah, see, I like the whole storytelling thing. It helps me get into it more, and I think it helps immersify it for me to make it fun. So that way I can actually enjoy the puzzle, if that makes sense. See, and I think that's really smart to get your kids on planes young, because then it won't be an issue for them later like it is for me. And I'm not saying I would throw a fit if I had to get on a plane. I would do it. It would second. I would have to do a lot of deep breathing. But also, I just love a good road trip. I love being in the car. I love driving around. I love sights. There's something about the simplicity of being on the road that I just love. And I feel like, I mean, planes are just a whole different experience, you know, of travel. But I feel like I would really miss out on the road trip. Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I would love riding on a plane. I don't know. But, ooh, here we go. The special jobs. Ah, hello there, Blue. You showed up at the perfect time. It's our new special orders board. Robin and I built it from scratch. If y'all can hear that thunder, I am so sorry. It is pretty loud. Lewis, all you did was hold the nails. It's kind of funny for how she can... That's so funny. I think it's really interesting how different people are and what they prefer for certain things. I love hearing that though. I love seeing like differences in other people and what they like and how they get immersed into a game. Shriek Farm back in business, the local economy has been really picking up. As a result, some of the local townsfolk have been asking me for a way to source local ingredients for their businesses or personal projects. So Robin and I came up with a special orders board where people can post bigger would make sense for the old billboard outside of Pierre's. Yeah, for example, I plan on requesting some hardwood for a bed I want to make. I won't put you on the spot, but if you want to help me out, you can accept the job from this board. Who knows, maybe if the bed turns out well, I'll start selling them in my shop. I look forward to helping. I thought so. I wouldn't expect anything less from you, Blue. So, can we say that you're on board? Well, I'm sure you're busy, so we won't keep you away from your work any longer. As always, I would appreciate your willingness to contribute. Take care, Blue. But yeah, I was saying before ads came, I think it's really interesting what people, I like to see what people enjoy and how it's fascinating how different people are and what they prefer. I love hearing, I don't know, I love hearing that. I think it's really interesting how different people can be and how they get immersed into things. I don't know, I guess it's what makes it fun. I could really go for a farm fresh bok choy. I'll pay you when you bring it, Lewis. I don't have any bok. It is literally the first day of fall. I do not have any bok choy for you. Impatient. I'm not going to finish the rest of that sentence. But you are very impatient, mister. My lamp is flickering. That's not a good sign. Honestly, the beach and the foraging items down here give you so much money. I have seen them, yes. Sorry, my eyes are like blurring. Yeah, I have seen those, and they really interest me. I do want to do one eventually. I don't know why it took me so long to read that. Sometimes my brain will just stop churning or doing its thing, and I just forget where I am for a second. It's normal over here. Oh my gosh. I think this will probably be my last day before I hop off for the night. At least before the weather kicks me off. And your girl's sleepy. I'm always tired, but today has been pretty tiring. Ooh, we're in the snowy ones. I need to get a new sword. There we go. Ooh, mystery box. Thermal boots? Yes, please. Probably need to upgrade my pickaxe too. Well, I really appreciate you joining. And I hope you sleep really good. You know, I hope we all sleep really good tonight. Every one of us deserves a good night's rest. say this with the utmost honesty. I am working so hard on going to bed at a decent hour. But like I said before, as a mother, I don't, like, nighttime is my time to kind of, like, do my thing. And when I was freshly postpartum, like, when my son was, like, a few weeks old, I would literally make myself a pot of coffee at night sometimes, or, like, with my Keurig that I had at the time. And I would just, like, stay awake for as long as I could, because I knew that was, like, the only time I had that was just me. And I'm still kind of like that now. It's not nearly as bad now, because he has an actual sleep schedule, whereas when they're newborn, you don't know when they're going to wake up or how long they're going to be up for. But now I'm trying to get back into the groove after almost 3 years of actually having a bedtime and a good nighttime routine. I know, scary. Oh, is that a glow ring? Yes, please. That. Thank you very much. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay, if I can find one more. Yes! We made it. Okay. Making progress. Making some progress. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Yes, please. Sometimes I'll turn on, like, rain ambiance from Stardew Valley on YouTube. And it is literally the most relaxing thing ever. Like, if I'm just, like, if I need some background noise, I will either pull this up, or pull, like, Skyrim atmospheres up. And it always hits every time. It scratches a certain part of my brain that I needed at that moment. Oh, the silo's done. Let's get some hay in there. Definitely. That way we can feed the chickens. Get them what they need. And kind of condense down some of this hay. Because, oh my goodness, there's so much of it. We're getting her done. We're getting it done. There we go. We're doing our thing. Nighttime in Stardew Valley, especially when you have the monster farm, is actually kind of spooky. There's a YouTube video I have on my watch later of like the weird sightings you can see in the game, and they kind of go into depth about it, and I'm excited to watch that later. That's the kind of stuff I fall asleep to. Just in case if you didn't already know that I was a fairly nerdy person, that really seals the deal. Oh, a crystal fruit. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense. Okay. Winter root, crystal fruit, we got it all. Okay. Oh, broccoli. Cool. Okay. Give our dog some pets. Ooh, we made some good money. At least for what it was.